Well, as you guys already know, I live in the Houston area. Now, I do not live in the city of Houston. I have no desire to live in the city of Houston. And this is a prime example why right here in this video. Southwest Houston is a disaster. Every time I turn on the local news, something is happening in Southwest Houston. Now, I actually did used to work near Southwest Houston. The Galleria is actually close by there, but if you actually drive blocks away from the Galleria, boy, Southwest Houston is a war zone. It is bad over there. Now, we're going to be talking about this grandma that actually owns a food truck, and she actually had to pop lead and put a guy 6 feet under because this criminal here decided that, hey, I think I want to rob this old lady. And guess what? She was actually packing heat, and now he has met his maker. Now, this story right here is a prime example why you have the right to bear arms. The Democrats right now, of course, are screaming about gun reform. Every time a mass shooting happens, Democrats run to gun reform. How about criminal reform? How about changing the way people actually do think when it comes to making decisions in their life that could affect them for the rest of their life? They could end up dead like this criminal. Here in Texas, we are a constitutional carry state. The Democrats want to take that away from you. If you live in Southwest Houston, I highly recommend that you actually have a gun. Something is always going on down there. Everybody hears about 3rd and 5th Ward. I believe that Southwest Houston is way worse than 3rd and 5th Ward. I refuse to actually live in the city of Houston because of these reasons. I actually live in a pretty rural area here. And we don't really have a lot of crime here. Have we had things pop off over here? Yeah. But that can happen anywhere. But when I say, guys, that something is always on the news in Southwest Houston, I mean it. It seems like almost every single day. Look at this, guys. Gun-toting Texas grandma pumps scumbag arm robber full of lead during food truck stick-up. And I'm assuming that this guy decided that, hey, she looks pretty vulnerable. Why don't I actually go in there and try to rob her? Now, if I'm not mistaken, it had only been open like an hour or so. There wasn't much money in there. I believe on the local news, they said something like it was only like $40. And the lady that actually ended up having to kill the scumbag criminal, she actually was put in the hospital, not because she was hurt. It's really because of the mental shock of her having to take someone's life. Now, if the Democrats had their way, then she probably could have been severely hurt or dead. But thank God she actually had a gun, the weapon that Democrats want to take away from you. Let's read this, guys. It says a 23-year-old scumbag robber picked the wrong food truck to rob Tuesday when he was shot and killed by a grandma who was legally carrying and ready to fight back. Cassandra Turner, 53, was just trying to sling some good food Tuesday afternoon when the would-be robber pulled up in his truck and asked what she was serving for lunch. After being shown the day's selection, the scumbag pulled a gun on her and demanded her cash, which was estimated to be somewhere around $40. Yeah, you see, folks, the Democrats have no problem with this scumbag actually having a gun, but the law-abiding citizen, they want to take away your guns. If they had their way, this woman probably would be dead. According to Houston police, Turner closed her food truck window, but the lowlife reopened the window, stuck a gun in, and pointed it at the grandmother and tried to fire a shot. But the gun jammed. Thank God. Because right now she could have actually been hurt or dead. That's when Turner pulled her own licensed firearm and started blasting. The suspect made it approximately 50 feet away from the truck, where he collapsed and was declared dead at the scene. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm shedding no tears for this scumbag. I'm happy that Miss Turner is okay. In an interview with KHOU, Turner's son said his mother was left with no choice but to fire back. Quote, "My mama is a great person, you know, good-hearted, looking out for everybody. She give the shirt off her back," Derek Howard told the TV station. "I hope she's all right because I know right now she's going crazy because that's not even like her." Police say Miss Howard suffered a panic attack after the shooting and needed to be taken to the hospital for treatment after the traumatic incident. Now, the scumbag I do believe is black, but I'm willing to bet if Miss Turner was a white man and the white man pulled out a gun and shot a black guy, shot him dead, there probably would be riots. Probably would. But this story does not fit the mainstream media's narrative. So you're not really hearing this unless you're like in the local area. Also, it's on Fox News and right here on Outkick. Quote, "She's a godly woman. That's why the gun jammed, because God jammed it," her son added. So this is why you need to arm yourself. You need to arm yourself. She actually started this food truck, I believe, during the pandemic in 2020. And everybody has the right to bear arms. But now you got far left extremists going to state capitals and demanding that they take away your guns. Yeah. The far left does not want you to protect yourself. They believe that guns are the problem. No, the guns are not the problem. The criminals are the problem. And guess what? Miss Turner here just proved that. We have a criminal problem, especially in Southwest Houston. I mean, I actually do go to Southwest Houston every now and then because Chinatown is close over there. And there's some pretty good restaurants. If you want some authentic Cantonese food, there's a place over there. It's pretty good. That's the only reason I actually go to Southwest Houston every now and then, but very, very rarely. But I'm glad that Cassandra Turner is okay. I'm pretty sure it was probably pretty hard for her having to actually shoot and kill somebody. But if she did not, she could actually be 6 feet under right now instead of this scumbag. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.